Hello everyone, I am William and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, before we get started with anything, I would like to change out my paraglider fabric. Whee! Today will be a bit of an eclectic episode. Basically, a couple remaining quest lines just have us do some task in various locations around Hyrule. And today I'd like to do every bit of those quest lines in one big run around the world, all the while trying to find as many shrines as possible using the sensor that Robbie gave us. The main things I'd like to focus on are awakening the remaining Great Fairies, the Monster Control Crew missions, and visiting the Sacred Springs. And the first of the Great Fairies is in that big purple cloud just on the other side of the river. Oh, Great Fairy, will you come out of your bud? So it seems Cotera here will not come out of her bud unless she hears the sound of a drum. Just like her sister Tara did back in the Lucky Clover Gazette episode. Hello, Mastro. Was there a drummer in your group at one point? So, the Stable Trotters also do not know where the drummer is, but apparently a traveler near Kakarika Village has heard the sound of a drum, so let us head in that direction. That is definitely the sound of a drum, and it seems to be coming from over here. It's a drummer! Hello. So Beats here wants to make some honey crepes for Mastro before he comes back. But to do that, he needs 3 cursor bee honey, and I'm just going to check, do I already have that? No, I only have 2. But he said there should be some up by the big hole near Kakarika Village, so let us head there. There is a cursor bee honey hive. Bees are chasing me. Well, I have the honey I need. Beats, I got the honey you wanted. Beats has graciously accepted our honey. Now let us meet back up with him at the stable. Mastro, I hear Beats has joined you. So we need to find a way to get these guys across the river to the Great Fairy. Now there are some random Zonai devices over here that I think will probably come in handy. Using these, we should be able to turn Breezer into a boat. Everyone in. So I tried turning Breezer into a boat, and the game didn't like that. So plan B, build a bridge. Right. That, oh dear. This is not a jank construction whatsoever. Mary doesn't seem to like it, so I don't think that's the solution either. And that's not how water works. One last thing, there's also this glider here. This seems very silly. And not in a good way. Oh, apparently now it does work, question mark. So this is my interpretation of an boat to the Great Fairy. Now that we have awakened Cotera from her bud, let us head into Central Hyrule and get started with the Monster Control Committee, or whatever it's called. I think Mary should take a well-deserved break, and I think for today we should bring out Midas for the remaining trek across Hyrule. Let us be off and fight monsters together. Now, this is something that I stumbled into during the first Koga episode, but I rolled back my save and cut it for time. Basically, we'll be meeting up with Haz, and together, along with a small group of NPCs, we will be attacking an enemy fortress. Hello, Haz. It is time to bring peace to Hyrule Field. Charge! Surprise attack! Hi, Bap. Hi, Bap. That should be most of them. I think it's just the Silver Bokoblin that's left. They seem to be taking care of it. Oh, he's gone outside. I'd just like to point something out. This one guy has about half the health of the entire monster force. That is some power scaling right there. Lightning! I think I might have done more harm than good there, to be honest. Because I think I knocked out a lot of the monster control crew. That's on me, guys, but we got him. Come to think of it, Link, I was told that you wield a special sword, one that cuts down evil like no other sword can. Don't mean to be rude, but your weapon seems to be that different from ours. Oh, if you wanted me to use the special sword, why didn't you ask for it? So Hawes is heading to Fort Hateno next, which is unfortunately where we just came from, but may as well go take care of that now. You know what? While we're here in Kakariko, why don't we take a slight diversion over to the Spring of Wisdom? Yeah, Midas does not want to traverse the gloom, which I can't exactly blame you. I sense a shrine nearby. Oh, it's apparently below me. Is there a cave somewhere around here? Oh, here's a cave. This is why the sensor's helpful. Oh, and there's the shrine. The Jogu Shrine. High five. Anyway, time to continue on to the Spring of Wisdom. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me down, get too far. I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it's super cold. Super cold. Coming up the mountain in my car. And we have made it to the Spring of Wisdom. How might I serve you, Goddess Hylia? It would seem that the Mother Goddess statue is having some issues right now, and we should go check on her. And I'm guessing the Mother Goddess statue is the really big goddess statue in the Forgotten Temple that has fallen over. All right, Midas, on to Fort Hateno. There's the monster control crew, and charge! Oh, they've got a couple silver guys here now. I've been stabbed. The members of the monster control crew who are not me do not seem to be doing particularly well. I thought that was Yunobo. No, that was a silver moblin. Bap, 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 bap. Alright, it's only the silver guys left, but unfortunately there's also only me left. Plus this guy. Alright, there's just this one guy left, and it's only me and the sages who are fighting him because everyone else is dead slightly. And we did it! Hawes didn't give us a destination of where he'd be going this time, so I'm guessing that now the monster control crew will just appear next to the big enemy strongholds. I do know that there is a big enemy stronghold in Akkala, and that is also where the Spring of Power and the Horse God is. So why don't we head there next? There's a shrine nearby. There's a cave here. Given that I haven't seen the shrine from the air, I'm guessing it's in here. There's the shrine right there. The Jojun Shrine. High five. There's another shrine near here. Looks like there's a cave right here. Guessing the shrine is in the cave, because that's how these always seem to go. That looks like an ascend platform. Ascending up. And there's the shrine. Mauikes Shrine. High five. So, the monster camp here in Akkala is on the bridge between here and the South Akkala stables, so I should be seeing the monster control crew here soon, if they are here. I do not see them. So I checked the internet. Looks like we'll need to bring peace to Eldin first. Oh, looks like there's a shrine nearby. Looks like the shrine's right below that point over there, so I'm guessing we'll have to go into this cave and find it. There's the shrine right there. I think the most annoying part about Tears of the Kingdom is just that there's no easy way to get rid of these breakable rocks. Because in Breath of the Wild, you had two different bombs, and those were just, you know, your base level Sheikah abilities. Here in Tears of the Kingdom, you have Yunobo, who you need to track down and then find. But we've made it to the Isishim Shrine. High five. And apparently there's another shrine right here. Let's try to find a different cave. And this is the closest thing to a cave I could find, but I swear I checked it already. And it was just an opening. Oh, for the love of Pete. Of course there's a full-on cave down here. Flying through the lava. Oh, I'm being attacked by a bunch of stuff and my charges ran out. Oh, I've diverted into the middle. It's not gone well. I found the shrine. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, though. Right, we have defeated the monsters. Let us go to the shrine. Geotack Shrine. High five. You know what, while we're over here, why don't we grab that shrine as well? Sibayatik Shrine. High five. I'm guessing that we want to go up to where that smoke signal's coming from. Hi, Torin. All right, hold our position. Bring out the sages, keep up appearances. I have discovered the Lake Darman Monster Den. Let's take them down. Shh, don't make Dag nabbit, the stupid sword got in the way. That's the rest of them activated. Ow. Master Sword's run out of energy. Bap. And there we go. By the way, like, I couldn't help but notice you don't seem to be carrying around that famed sword of yours. Well, I was, and then it broke. So, the monster control crew are going to the Akkala span next. So why don't we head there too? I see the smoke signal, and that looks like the monster control crew's camp right there. Charge! I'm about to get struck by lightning. Oh, nope, there goes the lightning. It has just ended right there. I'm gonna go for the strategy of trying to knock them off the edge rather than... Ow. Everybody, stop. Now everyone fall off the edge, please. There goes the vast majority of everyone. Now it's just this guy. And there we go. If you don't mind me saying, that weapon of yours is the famed Master Sword, isn't it? Why, yes it is. This looks like a Korok. So I'm gonna attach you to there, and then drop this over here. Korok. Yeah. That's 68 of 1,000. Let us continue into Akkala in search of the Horse God in the Spring of Power. Assuming the Spring of Power is in the same spot as it was in Breath of the Wild, it should be just down there. We've arrived at the Spring of Power. Goddess Hylia statue. What goes on? Just like with the Spring of Wisdom, she is worried about the Mother Goddess statue. And I did check in with the Goddess statue at the Spring of Courage in the Ring Ruins episode, but that got cut for time. She is also worried about the Mother Goddess statue, so we should head over to the Forgotten Temple at some point soon. Next up, I'd like to find the Horse God. Hello. Does anyone know where I could find a Horse God? Hey, welcome to East Akkala Stable, the stomping ground of the Horse God. Oh, so the Horse God is around here. So Kenny said that the Horse God is just up this path over here. And there he is. That looks like a flower bud to me. Hello there, Malanya. How may I be of service? Someone please, feed me an Endora carrot. Here's an Endora carrot. Oh, what a kind soul. Delicious! It's kind of purple. Hello. Oh, heck yeah, you can actually upgrade your horses. I like that. I like that quite a lot. So now that we've found Malanya the Horse God, let us continue bringing peace to Hyrule. I did check the guide for this. The next Monster Control Crew mission should be in Faron. There's a shrine nearby. Looks like it's below us, so I'm guessing we can access it from below the waterfall. There it is. Jochi Inhiga Shrine. High five. On my way in, I did notice that there was a shrine indicated right around here. Or my sensor picked up a shrine right around here. There it is. There's that shrine. And it is up this mountain. I'm gonna go teleport over to the Skyview Tower. Looks like the shrine's directly below us. So I'll just need to find a cave in this mountain somewhere. I do not see a cave. Maybe I can see it better from the sky. Hello. It's the round one. There's a shrine inside the round one. The Jiru Tagumak Shrine. High five. Back down we go. We found that shrine in the sky. But there should also be a shrine in a cave over here. I see keys emerging from somewhere. That usually means that there's a cave right there. So I found a cave, but it doesn't seem to be the right cave. That looks like a Korok. How did I manage to find this Korok before I found the friggin' cave? And Korok. Yeah. That's 69 of 1,000. Where is this alleged cave? Oh, there it is. So that's two caves roughly near where the shrine is, and neither of which had the actual shrine, so that's annoying. Oh, that's a cave. I just found the other end of the cave. So that wasn't it. That looks like a cave. No, that's just the other end of the cave. Where the heck is this shrine? I had to look it up on the internet. The cave entrance is by this pond down here. Oh, there it is. there's the cave entrance. There's a crystal, and I assume that we'll have to take that crystal along this river. That looks like the shrine thing right there. The Johnny U Shrine. High five. With that incredibly long deviation out of the way, let us continue on our route to Faron. Heading over here because I don't want to fight the Gleeok on the bridge. I think I've had enough fun with Gleeoks recently. Seems to be a shrine nearby. And if I were to guess, I'd say it's probably somewhere in this well. And bombs away! Oh, there's the shrine right there. And this is a Talus that I don't want to fight. Running away! Ow! Alright, now you've made it personal. Now you've made it super personal. Right, let's try this again. This time with slightly more competence. Bap, 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 ow, bap, bap, bap. And he's done. Susub Shrine. High five. Apparently there's a Shrine of Light down here. I'm guessing that we just go down the whirlpool and then there will be a shrine down there. And we've arrived at the Enoma Shrine. High five. Oh, that's a long way up for that crystal. That's all the way up on that sky island. So here's where the archery bit was in Breath of the Wild. Doesn't look like it's there anymore. What's that? That's a tree. Oh, but that's a shrine up there. Here we are at the Ishoken Shrine. High five. So I looked at the guide again. Looks like Monster Control Crew is back here, and I missed them. Ah, there they are. So I found the Monster Control Crew, and it looks like before they attack the monsters, we have to fix the bridge. And bridge has been fixed. This is a slightly different setup to the other ones. We didn't have to find them, then wait, and then attack. We just kind of attack. Anyone in the crow's nest? Yes. And the answer is me. Say hi to my little friends. Bombs. Ow. No, you may not. Like to deal the final blows with the Master Sword. Oh, for the love of Pete. The last blow was the last piece of durability. The next goal is to bring peace to Hebra, which should be the final of the Monster Control Crew missions. But on the way, we do have a Great Fairy to bring out of her bud at the outskirts stable. So let us head there. Hello. You seem to have an instrument. So Piper here seems excited about the Stable Trotters being back. But first, we need to get her 10 fireflies to make a glowing tree. And there's fireflies right there. Oh, you little I had fireflies right there, but then you had the audacity to exist. Why are you the way that you are? Oh, it's 4 a.m., so the fireflies stopped existing. Here we are at Outskirts Stable. Mastro, how can I help? Kaysa there would like to hear the sound of a flute. And Piper plays the flute, but Piper is all the way over in Highland Stable, and we need fireflies to get him on board. In the meantime, let us continue on to Hebra and finish off the Monster Control Crew. There's a shrine near here, and there it is, right there. How did I miss that earlier? Usazum Shrine. High five. What's in this hole in the ground? Oh, hello. You seem to have a horn. Eustace here has fallen in a hole and needs to get himself and the wagon out. Luckily, there are some Zonai devices down here. Now, we should be able to come out. And away we go! Just like so. We got the horn player, Eustace. That means that the last member of the Stable Trotters should be the flute player, Piper, who's looking for sunset fireflies. Oh, I probably should have checked this before coming all this way. Sunset fireflies only spawn in Faron and Necluda, so I won't find them out here on Hyrule Ridge. Oh yeah, there's a shrine over here. Let's go get that. There's a Korok right here. Korok! Yeah! That's 70 of 1,000. Looks like there's another shrine over here that is not to be confused with the shrine that's over there. The Ikatak Shrine. High five. Maybe there's a cave up here. Oh, hello. Where are you trying to go? Oh, you're going over there. Luckily for you, there's this convenient glider right here. Whee! And straight down, and we should be able to get there. Smooth landing. Smooth landing. We've made it to your friend. That's 72 of 1,000. Yeah. It might be toward the bottom of this canyon. That is certainly a cave. Let's go. I found it. There's more breakable walls over here. Ooh, there's a ferry. Could you stop flying so high and please get down here? We finally made it The Wienerrock Shrine. High five. Right, Midas? Let us go bring peace to Hebra. Oh, there's a shrine nearby. So in Breath of the Wild, this is where we had a shrine where you threw snowballs down a hill and then they would open a door. And here in Tears of the Kingdom, it looks like that door is just straight up open. Oh, but the problem is the water is friggin' freezing. I see. Oh! If you freeze the water, it'll create ice cubes. It's like if you pour water on lava, it creates rock flows. So let's just throw some fruit and let's parkour across. This is really stupid and dangerous, but whatever. We have arrived at the Necluda Shrine. High five. I see the smoke from the enemy camp. Captain Flaxel, what's your report? Flaxel and her monster control crew are up and ready? But first we have to get rid of this iron ball. I may or may not have triggered the fight already. These enemies don't seem to have really understood the concept of a fort. Because the whole idea of a fort is that you protect yourself within its walls to keep you safe while your invaders stay outside. But all these bokos keep just running at me from the fort in a single file line, which is not helping them in any way whatsoever. I'm just going to take this ball and just move it out of the way. All right, then. That's it, everyone. Charge! Ah, I assume that's where most of the health is in. My sword has one of your dead friend's horns. How does that make you feel? He's done. Apparently there's still like one more guy left. And we got him. Apparently, we're not the only monster control crew squad you helped out. So HQ asked me to give you this thank you gift. Hope it adds a bit of excitement to your journey. I got the monster control crew fabric. We still need to wait a couple more in-game hours for Fireflies to come out, and I'd kind of like to serenade both Great Fairies when the band is whole. Why don't we go ahead to the Forgotten Temple and check in on the big goddess statue. And there is the mother of all goddess statues right there. The goddess statue has been toppled. Yes, it has been. Is that it? Is that all you wanted me to do? Anyway, it is now night. Let us head back over to Faron and get some fireflies. Hi there, Piper. I got your fireflies. Haiti, Piper has something to show you. That was glorious. While I'm over here, I'm going to go check in on the Spring of Courage, just to complete that quest, see if there's anything else I need to do. Goddess statue of the Spring of Courage. I have ventured to the Forgotten Temple and found the mother goddess statue. She has fallen. Looks like we will have to seek out the dragons. Goddess statue at the Spring of Wisdom. What is your need? We need to bring Farosh's Claw to the Spring of Courage, Nadra's Claw to the Spring of Wisdom, and I'm guessing we need to bring Farosh's Claw to the Spring of Power. Goddess statue at the Spring of Power. How can I assist the Mother Goddess statue? Is it Farosh's Claw? I mean, Dinral's Claw? You know what I meant. So, let us go find a Dinral. But first, there's a Korok right here. Yahaha! That's 73 of 1,000. So I think Nadra's path is the one I know best. Oh, there's Nadra right there. Nadra, I need to borrow a claw real quick. Is that okay? Thank you. As in Breath of the Wild, the dragon parts glow where they land, so that was quite helpful. Given that Nadra is just now popping into the depths, I think that means that all the dragons are popping into the depths wherever they happen to be. So Dinral pops into the depths right over here. Hi, Dinral. I could use a claw if you don't mind. Thank you, Dinral. And I believe Farosh should be diving into Lake Hylia at about this point. I do not see her. Actually, you know where I saw Farosh? You know where I know I've seen Farosh? At the tower in the Gerudo Highlands. Oh, it's cold. There's a Farosh right there. Hi there, Farosh. Can I borrow a claw? And pap. There we go. Thank you, Farosh. Let's go make our offerings to the sacred springs now. Goddess statue of the spring of courage, I have brought you a Farosh's claw. Goddess statue of the spring of wisdom, I come offering Nadra's claw. Goddess statue of the spring of power, I come offering Dinral's claw. With your aid, a measure of our strength has gone to restore the Mother Goddess statue who dwells in the vast canyon. You should make a pilgrimage there in tribute. I think I will. But first, let us go have a serenade to the Great Fairies. The Stable Trotters are all back together. Seems some big rocks have blocked the way to the Great Fairy. All right, we're turning Breezer into a monster truck. Let's go. And let's just go over the rocks. Come on. All right, we've made it over the rocks. Let's go. And we have arrived at the Great Fairy. And we're open. Aww. Got one more Great Fairy to visit, and she's up here in Hebra. Stable Trotters, I'm here. And the last Great Fairy is up on the cliff. This is the quest where the devs ran out of ideas, because all we have to do is to put a roof on Breezer, who didn't have a roof before, but we'll ignore that. For this next exercise, I will need a towing harness. Midas, I think, is a bit too used to the royal bridle for the towing harness, so Mary, you're up. And we've made it to the Great Fairy. The Great Fairy has opened. And Yahoo! They got Charles Martinet to do this. Not actually. Our musical troupe has finally performed for all the Great Fairies. I'm moved, I'm inspired, I'm besides myself with joy. Now that we've opened all the Great Fairies, let's head back to the Forgotten Temple and check in on the Mother Goddess statue. Mother Goddess statue, you have returned. I bestow upon you in recognition of your wisdom, power, and courage. Ooh, the white sword of the sky. With Hyrule's monsters under control, the Stable Trotters back together, the Great Fairies out of their buds, and the Mother Goddess statue restored, I think it's time we leave it here. Next time, I think we should head to the Thyflo Ruins, where I hear Kazul is investigating some monoliths. Until then, this has been The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.